We've got a table that shows the number of domestic flights in the U.S. from 2004 to 2008, and we want to write an equation that could be used to predict the number of flights if it continues to decrease at the same rate. And whenever we do this, whenever you're given a table, what I like to do is label the table X and Y. And almost always your years are going to be your X values. And this just helps me get organized as far as knowing which values to use for what. And we're going to use the first value and the last value, okay? Because that gives us the best picture of what's happening overall. We take our earliest and our latest. And then we've got these 2 points. And what they do is they let X represent the number of years since 2000. Okay, so instead of 2004, they just do 4, and instead of 2008, they just do 8. And notice, I've got 2 points. Once I have 2 points, I know exactly what I need to do. I need to find the slope first if I'm trying to write an equation. Here's x1, y1, x2, y2. So I've got 9.37 minus 9.97 all over 8 minus 4, which gives me 0.6 over 4, negative 0.6 over 4, which would then be negative 0.15. And I normally do not want to use decimals when I'm working with slope, but if they already give it to you as a decimal, you can just leave it as a decimal as you work through the problem. Now I've got my slope. I need to use my slope and one of my points. I'm going to use the first point. And notice, I've just turned this into a problem that now we've done. This is the 4th time we've done it in just this video. So I use my point, and I'm going to skip over that first step. Actually, I guess I won't skip over it. I write my equation with just the slope, and then to find the y-intercept, I plug in my y value and my x value. And then I just go ahead and solve this equation, which I'm going to go ahead and do up over here. So I get 9.97 equals negative 0.15 times 4 gives me negative 0.6 plus b. Then I have to add 0.6 to each side. So I would get 10.57 equals b. And now that I know both m and b, we can do your favorite thing and write this in slope-intercept form. Y equals negative 0.15x plus 10.57. And there's your answer. So hopefully this lesson isn't terribly confusing to you. The only new part we really have is using our points to find our y-intercept. Once we find our y-intercept, we already know how to write an equation if we have the slope and the y-intercept, and we already know how to find slope. So really there's only one new piece to this lesson. Everything else you already know. As always, let me know if you have any questions.